Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Royal Institute of British Architects. My name is David Gloucester, and I'm Director of Education at the RIBA. I'm delighted to welcome you to the President's Medals Student Awards Ceremony, one of the most exciting evenings in our events calendar. Before we start, some housekeeping. I'd like to ask you to take note of the emergency exits in this room. I'd also ask you to please switch your mobile phones to silent rather than to off. Without wishing to sound mysterious, the reason for this will become clearer later. So that's to silent rather than off. Now, we're here this evening to continue the RIBA's tradition of rewarding the best student work in architectural education, something the Institute has been proudly doing for the past 160 years. We'll start by awarding the President's Awards for Research and then announce this year's winners of the President's Medals in 3 different categories. The Bronze Medal for the Best Design Project submitted for Part 1, the Silver Medal for the Best Design Project submitted for Part 2, and the Dissertation Medal for the Best Written Work submitted at either Part 1 or Part 2. Now, this evening also marks the opening of the President's Medals exhibition, which you'll be able to see after this ceremony on the 2nd floor of the building. This exhibition is here in London for 2 months before travelling to Newcastle, Liverpool and Dublin. Plans are also underway for the exhibition to travel further afield, not only to other UK venues, but also to Australia, Romania and the UAE. The RIBA would like to thank the sponsors of the President's Medals Awards for their generosity. Their support guarantees the future of these awards, and it enables the architecture community to continue to celebrate the very best student work. In particular, we'd like to thank our principal sponsor, Atkins, the largest engineering consultancy in the UK, the world's 5th largest international design firm, and one of the world's leading architecture practices. Atkins has supported the President's Medals as main sponsor for the past 8 years, and we're delighted they've contributed so actively to rewarding the future talent of our profession, showing great interest in the work submitted and using their very considerable expertise to assess the entries. The Institute of Materials, Minerals and Mining, IOM3, also sponsor this programme. IOM3 is a major UK engineering institution whose activities encompass the entire materials cycle. They are a leading authority in the global materials and mining community. In addition to their sponsorship, IOM3 are also offering honorary membership of the IOM3 to the medalists, the commendation winners, and to their tutors in the Part 1 and Part 2 categories. And for the 2nd year, we are supported by the Callprint team as our graphics partners. Callprint have supplied the exhibition panels and the banners displayed in our galleries. I would also like to thank our long-standing partner, the Skidmore, Owings and Merrill Foundation, that has sponsored these awards for the last 15 years and awarded 2 travelling fellowships to students submitting work for the medals. A special thank you also goes to our colleagues at the RIBA Journal, who have joined us as President's Medals media partner again this year. After this ceremony, you can pick up a special medal supplement produced in partnership with the Journal. In the current economic climate and in the face of increased hardship in architecture education, our sponsor support is especially appreciated. It is very encouraging to see this major vote of confidence in the future talent and leaders of the profession. Now, let's continue our celebration of architecture education. Please join me in welcoming to the stage a real friend and supporter of the student community, the President of the RIBA, Angela Brady.